Hello everyone, it's Susan, and I'm going to show you how we did some oh, easy, simple ways of working with photos in my last session. People that seen them, they all asked me, are you going to do a video, Susan? So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do one thing. So I hope you like it. Please do remember at the end to give me a thumbs up if you like it in the YouTube channel, because like so, if I see that people are watching and they do like the videos I'm doing, I will do more. But if people don't bother, just click on like or subscribe, then for me, I say, well, what's the point? I don't know if anybody's seeing them, and I won't waste time doing anymore. So I just want to know that you are liking them and you want more. That's the way to show me. Right, with no further ado, I'm going to show you how we did this. Now, the idea behind it, those of you that like using Affinity Photo, which I love, or use anything like Photo Lab to change colors to a picture and do masking to it, that's fine. But I had to come up with something easy because I was training some lovely ladies that love doing card making. And for a card maker, they don't need to see how you go and change the color of the photo. You just want to do it and get on with it. So I thought I'll show you my way of getting on with it. So with no further ado, here is my take on this topic. I'm going to do insert a new sheet. Now in here, I've got the photo of a horse, which I quite liked, but I wanted it in black and white, and I wanted some of the horse and those clouds maybe to be in color. So the way to do it is very simple. Copy the photo, Control C, and paste it, Control V. And when the system does it, you see it's quite easy to create. Now, on the top one, I want it in black and white. Now, most people would go into Photo Lab and change it to black and white, which is fine, but I want a quick way. So I'm going to give it the color white, and it automatically changes to a black and white. Now, the next step was I need some color to come through. If I take a rubber, and I will, with a large brush, go around the area I want to be in color. So for instance, I'm going to go there, and a bit of that lovely sky and nice area, something like so. And I delete and read. It will create a hole on the top one. So that means the bottom one comes through, and the bottom one is the colored one. Okay, so that's the first way. You pick them up together, choose, change to a picture, convert to picture, and you have a picture that has the horse in color. If you want the horse in black and white, and the front one in color, it changes the opposite way around, and there you go. The horse is in black and white, and the outside is in color. So whichever one you prefer. In that same way, we did the girl. So if I show you the girl here, let me just move that out of the way. I've got this picture. What it is, it's made of two parts. I took the front sheet and went into Cutout Studio and cut the girl out. So if I move it, look, the girl is out. When I came back in to here, I did the top one. It left it in color, so girl became grayed out. If I put the top one in gray out, I'll do it white, and the girl, I'll do it color. And now I've got the opposite. So they're very easy to use with no much hustle and change of masks and things like that. It's a simple way of doing it. Okay. And then one of my ladies, I said to them, I said, look, you can also do this, which is quite good. There's a page. I've got a cutout of the girl. So let me bring her from the other page. Hold on. I'm going to cut from here and paste it here. I've got a cutout studio. I took the girl. But in true Blue Peter fashion, I've got it ready for you, not to keep you too much of a long video. Look what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to go and get a frame, any frame that I want. In fact, I'm going to go for a colored one. Nice frame. And then I want the girl to come out of that frame. So the first thing I do is bring the picture and put her in and decide whether she's going to stay in color or whether I want her in black and white. That's simple because either or, I can easily change it by changing the fill color. Now, the next step was, if I make this bigger, so I click on select cropped item and make it quite much bigger than the frame, I can now have her like so. So she's in the picture, but she's much bigger than the picture. So now when I take her and align it to be the same size, I need her at the front, align her to be the same size as my picture there, that will do the trick. She looks as if she's coming out of the picture. Now, the only thing is with this one, because it was not the right frame for it, can you see I've got down here, I've got a little bit too much of the girl. So what I can do is this. Make sure you're on the girl, go to the scissors, and holding your shift, you start there and you go straight onto the other side of your frame. So now I took that part out, which means she looks really coming out of that frame. So that's as easy as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Then my lady said, oh, you know what, Susan, what if I want her coming out of a laptop? So I did something slightly different to teach you a bit more. I'm going to go on a new sheet, and I'm going to bring in my laptop. Now, most people, if you want just the laptop, I would give it a good guess. You'd go into Cutout Studio and do it from there. However, what you can also do is this. If I use the pen, I can go round my image like so. And I go really round my image very carefully if it's going to be the one I want, because I've already got one done. So I'm going to be a little bit faster because I want to make sure I don't keep you too long. But take your time doing this, even zoom in while doing it. When you're ready, double click. So now I've got a picture, a shape. And if I give it a color, I've got a shape of that laptop. What I did next was to take it and drop it in my punches, like so. Now I've got a punch that looks like a laptop. So when I now put it on top of my laptop, like so, I can now punch it, and I've got my laptop done. Okay, so it's cut out. Now I need a quick item. So on the shapes, I'll bring in a rectangle. Not that one, I want that one. And then here, I'm going to stop there and I'm going to punch a hole. Somebody's coming, so as soon as I will, as I can, I'll continue the next part of it. So for now, I'm going to pause recording. Thank you. So now, having punched a hole through the screen of the laptop, I now got a hole, and you can see it. So what I've done next was to go to frames and drop it into frames, and it changes it into a frame. So I can get rid of this, and my frame that I've got here, all I need to do is bring my photo and place it inside it. Like we did before, if I make this bigger, so that it comes out bigger than my laptop, and adjust it where it should go, I can now get my girl from one I did before. and I'll bring it into the laptop I'm doing. I'll just paste and adjust it the size I want. Obviously that's too big. I'll go down and get it to the size of the girl I've got. So that's as simple as it gets. So no problems there. Now one last thing, and I'm going to show you. Again, another thing I could do is this. I bring in a photo, any photo again, you can use what you like. And if you wanted some of it to be in color and some in black and white, for instance, I could go into my shapes, and I've got this shape here, and I can make it a bit bigger, leaving just a little bit of edge on the outside of it. And I say, you know what, I'd love to punch a hole in there. And then I bring the picture again, same size. I could have copied and pasted at the beginning, doesn't matter. And I put it to back. Now the top one, I'd like it in color, and the middle one, I might like it in black and white. So I'll change it to black and white. Whichever way you want. You can either use it like I did with the horse, using the rubber, or you can do a punch to punch out a design from your picture. And then pick them up together. Remember to always go into Tool, convert to a picture, and it becomes one item. I hope you found it useful. And please do remember to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. If I see people want these, I'll do more. But when people don't bother to press a thumbs up, I say, why should I bother half an hour doing a video? And then I don't do any more. That's what happened before. So you show me you want that, I'll do you more. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.